Hey everybody, this is a guide on how to place your custom portrait in WWE 2K22. I made a template and I posted it on Reddit, and then I also posted it on 2K forums, and there was just questions about it, so I thought I'd clarify in a video. And I'm also going to include this file in the description so you can download it, use it, so you don't have to guess where your picture is going to be. I thought, when I first heard, I thought, how's that going to work? Well, this is how it works. And I've got my stuff over here that I'm looking at as well, so pardon if I keep looking that direction. First things first, we have this safety zone, do not touch. I'm going to click that on, I'm going to turn it on. So up here, the head should clear or touch this white line. Also down here at the bottom, the image must at least touch the white line. It has to at least reach to this line. It can go below it, but it can't go up here. It can't end here. It has to touch the white line. And I'm talking pixel. It can hit that first row pixels of the white and it'll be okay. Second, first I'm going to turn that off. Second, we have test pattern. This is the test pattern that I've been using. Don't worry about the numbers. They don't mean anything. That was just me getting everything, trying to get everything aligned, but they don't mean anything now. So this is the test pattern. We have Goldberg. Goldberg is there so you can see what the actual in-game renders look like while you're doing this. So you're not guessing, okay, am I going to put the head at number 3? I guess you could use the numbers. Am I going to put the numbers at, or put the head at number 3? Do I put it at number 2? Do I put it way up here above number 1? That's the question. I see renders that are just way too short, they're way too big, or people that just don't know what they're doing exactly. So Goldberg, you can turn Goldberg off and you get the test pattern. You could do it that way, or you could just do it this way. Turn the test pattern off and just use Goldberg. So you can do that. I'm going to turn the test pattern off entirely. So now we're back to nothing. We have nothing here. Here's the best part about this. You put it here. You look. You see. Okay, it looks good. But this file actually gives you the opportunity to preview it in the game before it's in the game. So I'm going to explain that with a, where's my Sting render or custom portrait? Let me find that real quick. Sting, there you are, bro. Before I do that, I do want to mention this test your portrait here layer. This is, you don't have to put it on this layer, but this is the location of where it should go. It should go in between these two. Okay, it should go between this group, the safety zone, and in between the test pattern. You can start it there. I like to start here and work my way down. Now down here we have the fade. You don't want to delete that. You'll see why. And back here is the, oh, there's Nikki Cross. I was working on that one earlier. Maybe I can use that one. I'll just use that one. So there's Nikki Cross. Here is the fade that appears in the game. So now we got our background back. So I'm going to take Nikki Cross. I'm going to put her next to this test your portrait here, up top. Turn it on. Voila. testing it, okay. But how does it match up to Goldberg? And you can kind of see Goldberg in the background there. You can see his head up here, his shoulders. Okay, pretty decent. In terms of continuity, you'll never see Goldberg versus, the lady wrestlers, the women. But, you can size this down if you want, just to make her appear a little smaller. But I've already done this, so I'm going to keep her where she's at. So this is one way to do it. Now we can turn Goldberg off. This is basically what she'll look like in game. But if you really want to see what she looks like in game, you want to drag it down in between this black spot here. So you've got fade, do not delete, and blank background, do not delete. Drag it in between there. Doesn't matter if it's on top or bottom of this layer. Now we've got, I'm trying to do Weatherman, but if you see right here, see that fade? It's very similar. It's not exact, but it's very similar to what's going to happen in the game. So when I turn that off, fade, do not delete, if I just turn it off, it goes back to this. So this is what it will look like in game. So in order to prove that, let's see. Let me flip on to there we go. Let me flip over here. Here we are. It's very close. Let me resize this down a little bit. You can see right here how very similar it is to what's on the screen. I'll even full screen it for you here. And then I flip back. Okay, very similar, not exact, but very similar. This will at least give you an idea of what's happening, of what will happen with your image. So that was Nikki Cross. Let me try Sting real quick. I haven't even touched Sting yet. He might fit in here just right. So let's put Sting on top to see where we are. Now let's, one thing I forgot to address was the safety zones. Let's put those on. And let me back up. Why the safety zones matter. Here's Nikki Cross. Her portrait doesn't extend beyond this line. And there's a reason why I set that as the line, because when you're choosing your character here, that black line where it's on top of ready, that black bar, that's where it is. That's where it meets. So nothing, you won't see anything below this black bar. So you can technically cut it off at that point. And I'll do that, watch. See, she's cut off here. There's nothing there. So that's the important thing about the safety zones, is it at least has to hit that white line. It's always recommended that the head should at least, be up here towards the white line a little bit. So let's go back to Sting. Sting's a little too tall. And how I know that, he's not too tall, he's just smaller. So I could probably make him a little bigger and then just bring him down a little bit. And I think that's what I'm going to do. So I'm going to grab Sting. Let's make him a little bigger. Drag him down just a bit. Now Goldberg is taller. I don't really use the height rules for these, but when somebody's like imposing, Brock Lesnar, Goldberg, I tend to make them a little bigger. Sting, he's a big guy, especially in his youth. I wouldn't exactly call him imposing, though. So here's Sting. Let's turn off Goldberg. Now let's drag Sting down here to see what he'll look like in the game. And turn off our safety. And you'll see this here. I'm actually going to fix this. This will not be in the final document, but what's going to happen is this is going to be clipped out. But this will not happen in your game. It'll stop at that bar just like Nikki Cross does. This is really where it will stop. So oversight on my part before I started recording. But this is how it works. Got to keep looking at the camera. It's how it works. This is what I've been working on today. I'm going to post it. I have like PNGs or JPEGs or something posted on Reddit and 2K, but I want to offer out the file, the document, just in case. You know, if you want to go into this depth or this deep, go ahead. But if you just want to use the regular old image on Reddit or 2K, go for it. Either way, you can. I think it'd be cool to be able to see what it's going to look like in the game. So this is what it is, and thanks for watching. And who knows? I won't see you next time. I don't even know if I'm making another video. So we'll see you guys later.